Okay. So today we're going to look at retail. How retail's doing.
Okay.
And you sent me some really interesting stuff, actually. Like,
Yeah.
it seems like it's not all good or all bad. It's
Yeah.
like some companies are doing okay and some are,
Yeah.
not doing okay. And
It's a mixed bag, really.
yeah, it really is. And I think that's really interesting. One of the things that you sent me was this article about Target.
Okay.
And, it seems like they're
What?
having some trouble.
Yeah.
But it didn't really go into like all the details. So I was wondering, what do you think are some of the big problems facing retail right now?
Well, I mean, obviously, you have inflation,
Yeah.
supply chain problems.
Right.
Those are still like kind of hanging around.
Yeah.
But I think really, I mean, the big thing is this huge change to online shopping.
Oh, yeah.
It's like all these stores that were like brick and mortar, they're having to like adapt to people shopping online. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. So it's like a whole different ballgame now.
It is. And it's not even enough to just like have a website.
Yeah.
Like you see people doing all this stuff now. Like they're connecting the online store and the actual store.
Yeah.
So like it all works together.
Oh, that's smart.
And like some places are using like AI, I think,
Mm-hmm.
to like suggest things to people,
Oh,
or
yeah,
like
sure.
personalize ads and stuff.
That's pretty wild.
Yeah, it is. It's getting really advanced.
So then, I was thinking about Walmart
Okay.
because their sales are doing great. They're like saying the holidays are going to be good too.
Yeah.
So like that makes me think people feel pretty confident about the economy.
Right.
Do you think Walmart is just kind of special?
It's interesting, right? Because they've been doing like this supply chain stuff for a while, like really investing in it.
Oh, okay.
So I think that's like helping them now. And they're also like, they have their own brands,
Yeah.
so they can keep prices lower,
Oh, that makes sense.
which is good when everyone's worried about money.
Yeah, exactly. So they're not just
Yeah.
like writing this out. They're actually doing stuff about it.
They are.
That's really interesting.
It is. It makes you think, like, are there other companies doing this too?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there's Williams-Sonoma, and this is like the real shockle. They're doing incredibly well.
Yeah, I saw their stock went up like 27%.
27.4%.
That's incredible.
It is pretty amazing. And it's not just luck. They're doing something different.
So like what's their secret?
Well, they sell higher price stuff.
Right.
And they've really focused on like the experience.
Mm.
So their stores look amazing. They're like really nice, and their website is really good too. And they sell like really high quality, unique things. It's not just about price for them. It's like they're selling a whole lifestyle.
Oh, I get it.
Like something people want to be a part of.
Yeah. So it's like you're saying people aren't just looking for cheap stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. They want something special.
That's really interesting. So we've got like Target having some problems.
Yeah.
Walmart's doing great. And then Williams-Sonoma is like going in a totally different direction.
Right. It's like retail is splitting,
It's like separating.
Yeah. And the winners are going to be the ones who are either really cheap or offer something really different.
Right.
And like being able to adapt is going to be huge. And like really knowing your customer.
Right. That's amazing. So that's a really great overview. Thank you. I think that gives our listeners a lot to think about. So for you listening at home, what do you think? Like what kind of retail businesses do you think are going to do well next year? What kind of strategies are going to work? What kind of shopping experience are people going to want? Think about what we talked about today and use that to like make your own decisions, because like retail is changing fast. But if you pay attention, you can kind of see where things are going and figure out what's going to work. So yeah, just keep thinking about it. It's a really interesting time for retail, that's for sure. All right, well, thanks for listening. We'll see you next time for another deep dive.
Arieous Invest. Trading reimagined.